What it do, what it do, what it do, Lakers crew. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If this is your first time checking out Lakers Over Everything, then I want to officially welcome you here. And since you're here, come on and join the family. If you're here, if you're checking us out, then you are obviously a Lakers fan. You obviously bleed the purple and gold. So come on and join the family, baby. Hit that subscribe button and join our family over here. We would love to have you here. We're growing. We have a lot of goals. The season is fastly approaching. We have a lot of goals that we want to reach, before the season starts, during the season. So come on, help us out. Hit that subscribe button and join the Lakers Over Everything family. It's everything Lakers here. That's the only thing that matters. The number one sports franchise in all of sports, the history of sports, your Los Angeles Lakers. We bleed purple and gold, baby. We bleed it. We bleed it. It's purple and gold till we die. Purple and gold, we ride. That is our slogan over here. So come on and join the family. Be here with us all season long. Be here with us pregame, be here with us postgame, be here with us during games, as I'll go live from Staples Center at some games. I'll do some vlogs. We're going to do a lot of different things over here. So come on and join the Lakers Over Everything family. We would love to have you here. The rest of the crew, y'all already know what it do. Welcome back to another Lakers Over Everything video, where it's all Lakers again. Purple and gold till we ride. Purple and gold, we ride. Sorry, I'm all discombobulated. I'm excited. The game's about to start in a second. Purple and gold till we die. Purple and gold, we ride, baby. You know what it is. It's Lakers Over Everything. So welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Let's dive right in. Here we are. It's Lakers game day. We're here with another Lakers pregame show. That game actually tips off in a couple of seconds. My apologies. I'm a little behind schedule. I was trying to get some things together. But nevertheless, whenever you're watching this, thank you guys for checking it out. This was a Lakers pregame show. This is the second edition. We'll be doing this all season long, but here we are. Really fast, we have some Lakers breaking news. It reported earlier today, as reported by Adrian Wojnarowski of ESPN, the Lakers made a move. They signed Frank Mason III. Frank Mason III, they signed him to a training camp spot. We had an extra training camp spot. You're allowed to have 20 guys on your training camp roster. So we went ahead and we signed Frank Mason III, to fill that final spot of those 20s, the 20 that we had available. He's a veteran guard, 27 years old. First 2 seasons he spent with the Sacramento Kings, then moved to Milwaukee, played with Milwaukee. He played for the Orlando Magic last season. He actually only played 4 games with Orlando, so not any time really. What's impressive about him, was very impressive. He also played in G League, and speaking of G League, what's impressive, a couple years back in the G League, he tore it up, you guys. He had G League stats a couple years ago. He averaged 25 points, shot 50% from the field and 42% from 3. So those are amazing numbers. Obviously, it's in the G League, but nevertheless, those are still awesome numbers to be, to put up in a professional basketball setting. So, again, the Lakers signed Frank Mason III, veteran guard, to our training camp roster. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Pretty much nothing. He's going to be on our training camp roster. There's really no spot available for him on the main roster. We didn't bring him here to bring him onto the main roster. Again, we just signed Austin Reeves to that 14th spot, which will be the final spot. We have 15 spots available on the active roster, the regular season roster. But again, we're going to leave 1 spot open for that buyout market. So we did sign Austin Reeves to that, to that 14th spot, that final spot that we're going to use for now. That 14th spot, Austin Reeves, we signed him. However, when we did do that, they did open up a 2-way spot. Right now, Joel Ayayi is the only guy who has a 2-way roster spot on our squad. But there's a lot of guys competing for those roster, that 2-way roster spot. Guys like Shondi Brown and Mac McClung, Cam Oliver, Trevelyan Queen, and now Frank Mason III. He's not eligible for that. Let me get that out there. He's not eligible for a 2-way spot because he has 4 years of service in the NBA already. Once you reach that, that's the max. 4 years of service, you're ineligible for a 2-way spot. But however, all those other guys I just mentioned, they will be competing for a 2-way spot. Again, Shondi Brown, Mac McClung, Cam Oliver, Trevelyan Queen. Right now, Joel Ayayi, he's the only one that has that roster spot. I'm mentioning these names because they'll play in the preseason. They played last preseason game, the first preseason game against Brooklyn at Staples, and they'll play today, as they're all competing for, those two-way spots. Again, Frank Mason, he's not eligible. He has 4 years already of NBA service, so he's not eligible for a two-way. So maybe he plays for the South Bay Lakers, or maybe another team sees him, they like him, and they'll pick him up or whatever. But just a little breaking news, roster news. He is on our training camp roster. That's pretty much all he'll be. From there, he'll either go down to the South Bay Lakers, or, we'll release him, let him go. All right, so now let's dive into today. Here we are, Thursday, October 6th, preseason game number 2, baby. Yes, the Lakers basketball continues as we inch closer and closer and closer to that October 19th opening night, opening tip, against the Golden State Warriors at Staples Center, which I will be there. By the way, I did, this past Sunday, I did go to the Lakers game. I told you guys I would. I went to the Lakers game at Staples Center against the Brooklyn Nets, the first preseason game, and boy, it was fun. It was just fun to be back in the building. I haven't been to Staples Center since the Kobe Bryant Memorial. Obviously, we had that, and then we had the pandemic, so it messed me up all last year. I wasn't able to go to any games last year, really. Besides, prior to the Kobe Bryant Memorial, I didn't make any games after that. Yeah, man, it was fun to be back there. As you see a little videos floating on your screen here, it was very, very fun. It was very, very fun to see Russell Westbrook, his first game at Staples. It was very fun to see Carmelo Anthony, his first appearance at Staples, and of course LeBron. Of course, none of those guys played, but just being there, you see, I set baseline, right there, almost courtside, 3 rows back. On the baseline right next to the Lakers bench. And I did that intentionally. Normally, I sit up in the premier sections, the VIP premier sections. I don't know if you guys are familiar with how, the structure of Staples, but those who've been there, you guys know what the premier seats are, where the suites and all that, where the suites start. Normally, I sit there, but I wanted to sit baseline. I wanted to sit as close to the Lakers bench as possible, just so I could grab some footage for you guys of Russ and Melo, as you guys see there. So it was just fun to be there. Obviously, the score didn't matter. I wasn't there for that. AD did play, so that was cool to see AD, and then see some of the young guys, which we'll talk about in a second. But it was just fun to be back in the building, baby, and I'll be there all season long. I'll be vlogging all season long. In fact, I have a very special treat for you guys, my Lakers Over Everything family. I have a very special treat for you guys here on the Lakers Over Everything channel. Tomorrow I will get the vlog up, the vlog of me going to the Lakers game. So this will be the first vlog that we do here on the Lakers Over Everything channel. Normally we do sit down, breakdowns and all that stuff, pre-game, post-game, all that good stuff. But tomorrow we're going to have a special treat for you guys, the vlog of the preseason game. So you guys stay tuned for that. Make sure you have that notification bell turned on. Hit that bell so that way when we drop every video, you'll be the first to know, because you don't want to miss tomorrow's video. It's going to be a fun video. You'll get a lot, see a lot more footage of the game from Sunday. All right, but here we are. Oh, and something we did do while we were there, we had to check out the Lakers store. We all know LeBron James changed his jersey number, so we had to grab that LeBron number 6 jersey. There he goes. There he goes for you. If you haven't checked it out, here's your first look at it. With the and then you see the BB Joe. I'm guessing I'm pronouncing that right. The new sponsor that the Lakers have, that used to be Wish. Now it's this company, a South Korean food company. I did do a little video on that. So make sure you guys go check that out, that announcement. But there's the LeBron, and of course we couldn't stop there. We had to get a Russell Westbrook jersey. I'm so excited about this man being here, so I had to cop that number 0. It was Sunday, so I grabbed the Sunday whites one. So there it is, your first look at the Russell Westbrook official Lakers jersey, again with the sponsorship there. So there it goes. Now I want to give some of these jerseys out. I want to give a lot of these jerseys out here on the channel. So as we grow, I can do that. I can do more. So help me grow this channel. All right. Make sure you guys are watching. Make sure you guys are sharing these videos out. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come and join the Lakers Over Everything family. All right. Because we grow, the more we grow, I can give away things. I can give away jerseys, t-shirts, hats, Game tickets. How about, come to Staples Center and watch a game with me? I can do all those things. The more we grow, I need your support. I can't do it alone. So help a brother out. All right. So let's move. Let's fast forward to today's game, Thursday, October 6th. I know I'm running out of time. You may be watching this one in tip. It's an early tip. It's a 3 p.m. afternoon tip. For today's preseason game. So I'm gonna hurry up and try to get this video up before, and hopefully you'll have a little time. It'll lead you into the game. But if not, if you're at work or whatever, and you were at work and you were working or whatever, and you got to catch the game later, then this will work out for you. The pregame, the late pregame. All right. So let's start. Who's in? Who's out? Let's get right to it. Out. Russell Westbrook. I know we're ready to see him in that purple and gold, but we have to wait. Russell Westbrook is out tonight. LeBron James is out tonight. Trevor Ariza is out once again with a sore foot. He didn't practice yesterday. That sore foot held him out of practice last week as well and held him out of the first preseason game. And it's going to hold him out again tonight. And Dwight Howard is resting tonight. Okay, so Russell Westbrook is out. LeBron James is out. Dwight Howard is out, all resting. And then Trevor Ariza is out with the sore foot. All right. All right, so that's who's out. Now let's get to who's in. Anthony Davis is in. Wayne Ellington is in. Malik Monk is in. Kent Bazemore is in. THT is in. Kendrick Nunn is in. Rajon Rondo is in. DeAndre Jordan is in. Austin Reeves is in. And of course, all those other guys fighting for that two-way spot. Our younger guys, South Bay Laker guys, Joel Ayayi, Shondi Brown, Mac McClung, Cam Oliver, Trevlin Queen, and the newly signed Frank Mason III. All those guys are suiting up. All those guys are eligible to play today. All right. Oh, if you notice, I forgot a name. I don't know if you caught it. Carmelo Anthony. He did not play on Sunday in the Lakers' first preseason game, but guess what? Carmelo Anthony is making his debut today, baby. Melo. We will finally get to see him in the purple and gold, albeit a preseason game, but I don't even care. I just want to see him out there. I want to see that number 7. That's the jersey I want. But they didn't have it at the Lakers team store. Those aren't, printed yet or whatever, so we'll grab one of those. But Carmelo Anthony makes his Lakers debut today. And in fact, he's in the starting lineup. Here's your starters for today. Can you guess what the starters are? Yeah, I'm gonna give you a quick 10 seconds to guess what the starters are, and let's see if you're right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Did you guess Kendrick Nunn? Yeah, Kendrick Nunn is back in the starting lineup. He started on Sunday. He's back there. Did you guess Wayne Ellington at the 2? Well, Wayne Ellington is there. He's with us. He started on Sunday and he's back. What about THT? Did you guess THT? Well, THT starts again. And the man we just mentioned, Carmelo Anthony. How about Melo? Melo is in that starting lineup, so we don't have to wait. We've been anticipating, his debut, and we don't have to wait long because Melo is in the starting lineup. Carmelo Anthony will start today at the 4, and AD played in the first game. AD's playing again tonight, so that's a treat. We get to see Melo and AD in that Lakers front court. All right, so again, your starters: Kendrick Nunn at the point guard, Wayne Ellington at the 2. THT at the 3, Carmelo Anthony at the 4, and Anthony Davis at the 5. It's going to be interesting because we'll see Anthony Davis at the 5 a lot. In fact, he may be in the permanent starting line when the season starts. But for sure, if not, he will play the 5 a lot. That's been well documented this offseason. He said it in media day. He picked up a little muscle to play that 5, and we get to see him at the 5 today. And again, Dwight Howard is sitting out tonight, so it makes sense for AD to play the 5 because the only other big that we have to play the center position is DeAndre Jordan, right? So yeah, it'll be interesting how much AD plays tonight. Last game he played the whole first quarter. Let's see if he ramps it up a little more, if he plays a little more. We'll see, but it's going to be exciting. I just want to watch because Melo is on the court tonight. Melo is starting tonight, so that's what I'm excited about. All right, other things to look out for. One thing, AD post-game Sunday, I don't know if you guys caught the comments, if you guys caught it, but AD was pretty upset post-game on Sunday, albeit the first preseason game. But AD, the leader, our defensive leader, he was upset about how they played defensively. He was upset about some of the small things. He did say the offense will come. Obviously, no Russ, no LeBron, so the offense ain't going to be full strength. But he said defensively, no matter who's on the court, he expects greatness defensively. And he was pretty upset about how they did defensively, the communication. And then the small things, we were out-rebounded. Brooklyn out-rebounded us, and AD was mad about that. Boxing out little things, the fundamentals. So that's something to look out for today. He was very adamant. He spoke out about that. So let's see, how we correct it. Obviously, we only had 1 week of training camp last year, and then we went right into the preseason game. But let's see what we corrected. We played on Sunday. They had Monday off. They practiced Tuesday. So not a lot of practice to correct things, but some of those things, you're in the NBA. Those things should be easy to correct. Communicating on defense, getting to your spots on defense, and boxing out. Some of the things AD mentioned. So let's see if we clean that stuff up. I understand it's only preseason game number 2, but these are things championship teams, have to get right. So let's correct it now and let's move forward. I know there's a lot of excitement. The first game at Staples with this new team, all that stuff. So, take all that into account. Some of these guys, they haven't played on that stage. They haven't played at Staples as a Laker. Everything magnifies when you're a Laker. All right. So the big lights, the bright lights, all that stuff. And the preseason game was sold out. Every seat in the house was full. So, So now we're on the road. We're in Phoenix. So today we're in Phoenix. So let's see if they corrected some things. Let's see if they settle down a little bit. Let's see if we fix those things. The AD did mention. So that's one thing to look out for. Another thing to look out for is the young guys. 3 guys. I mentioned it last, the first game, the preseason pregame, Kendrick Nunn, Malik Monk, and THT. I wanted to see those 3 guys, see how they played. And they played pretty well. Specifically, Malik Monk, he was a star out there. So let's see Malik Monk. There were some spots defensively where he was out of place. They were screaming at him. Literally, again, I sat on the baseline, pretty much courtside, the 3rd row, so I could hear them screaming when they were down on my end of the basket. I heard them screaming at Monk to get in position and stuff defensively. So let's see if they figured that out. But offensively, he was excellent. I believe he's going to be that solid role, coming off the bench and scoring and instant offense, all that stuff. Or he may be in the starting lineup. Who knows? Wayne Ellington, I want to see him. I want to see how he shoots the ball, in preseason. Again, it's just preseason, but I still things I want to keep my eye on. And then Kendrick Nunn and THT. I want to see THT, how he played. He had a subpar game. A lot of guys are expecting a lot from him, It's kind of like we kept him over Alex Caruso, although contractually it was a lot more to go into that. But at the end of the day, we lost Caruso. We have THT. We paid THT. THT is getting paid decent money, so we want to see THT take that next step. So let's watch THT in the preseason. These younger guys, you can watch them in the preseason. We want to see how they develop. That's what the preseason is for these guys. See how they develop. See what they're doing. Obviously the vets, and all our vets that we have. I'm not too much worried about them. The superstars, I'm not too much worried about them. It's just more so excitement to see all them together. But these younger guys we can see. So THT is a young guy. Malik Monk, Kendrick Nunn. Let's watch those guys today. See how they do. And then other than that, let's just enjoy the game. Again, Melo is out there, his first game. Let's see him. And then all those younger guys, the other guys, Chaundi Brown, Mike McClung, Cam Oliver, Trevin Queen, Frank Mason III, Joel Ayayi, Austin Reeves. Let's see those guys. Let's see those young guys. They'll get a lot of run. They got a lot of run on Sunday, when they all came in pretty much. Brooklyn, they blew us out when they came in. But we're not so much worried about the score, but I do want to see those guys, see how they develop, and all that good stuff. All right, so that's pretty much it. Again, 3 p.m. tip-off. It's probably already tipped off when you're watching this video. Sorry, the pregame got up a little late, but nevertheless, we got it up. I promised you guys I would get them up, so I got it up. We're in Phoenix. Obviously, we know the history with Phoenix. Last year, they eliminated us in the first round. AD went out, and Phoenix beat us in 6, and Phoenix ended up advancing all the way to the NBA Finals, where they lost to the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks. So we're back in Phoenix again. It's just preseason. Now, Phoenix does come to Staples Center. I think October 22nd, our second game. We open up, obviously, with the Golden State Warriors at Staples, and then Phoenix comes to town. So that's when we'll be looking to get some get back. That's when we'll be looking to get some get back, all right? A little bit of revenge, all right? But, yeah, we are in Phoenix, Phoenix Suns today. Sit back, enjoy the game, you guys, and we'll catch you guys in the post-game show, all right? Again, Marcel Murphy, this has been your Lakers Over Everything pregame show for today's preseason game number 2. against the Phoenix Suns, all right? So enjoy the game. We'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye. Peace.